And welcome back, everybody, to Mega Talk Sports. Friday Night Lights, high school football, fourth quarter. Just getting underway, and the Jaguars want to put the football away. The punter will take it on a skip hop. Now gets a high punt off, and fumbled on the play by South Kitsap. And they may have gotten the football back. They are lucky enough to do so. Boy, the Wolves dodge a bullet there. And it looked like it was maybe Erickson himself, the quarterback. Returning that kick, Nate Erickson drops the football and was able to dive back on it. As a couple of Jaguars were there defensively as well. So South Kitsap dodges the bullet. They'll take over on offense. The ball on their own 40-yard line. 41 to be exact. With the clock ticking away with 11:13 to go. Shotgun formation. Elijah Torres in the backfield. Shotgun formation for Erickson. Hands out to Torres. Tries right side. Tries to veer to the near side. Breaks the tackle at the 40. Scrums ahead to the 41-yard line. And picks up maybe a yard on the play by Torres on a second effort all on his own. Not getting a lot of help from the offensive line for the running backs for South Kitsap. South Kitsap wearing their dark green jerseys. For the Jaguars, black pants, white jerseys, silver helmets. I'd like to see the Seahawks bring those silver helmets. There's a pitch to the right side. And a man there in the backfield, a pitch to Brody Mailing, his 6'2 running back, sophomore running back, had nowhere to go. And loses a yard on the carry, brings it all the way back now. It's second down and third down, and we'll call it 10. South Kitsap. Ball on the 40, just crossed the 40-yard line. And it's shy of the 41. Brings up third down and 10 for South Kitsap. As the Wolves will break huddle. Chips to the far side, one man to the near side. Here's a handoff again, this time again to in the backfield. The handoff to Mailing. And he'll lose a yard on the play, maybe two. We'll call it fourth down now and 12 for South Kitsap. And nothing's been working offensively for South Kitsap. And I'm not sure, and this is just a question. I'm just not sure who's calling the plays, and I'm not sure where they are calling the plays. If they have a bird's eye view like we do up here in the press box here at Kitsap Bank Stadium. Nonetheless, South Kitsap will have the football. They'll go for it, fourth down, and nope, they're going to punt the football away. And here is the kick, the end-over-end kick, taken at the, well, they'll let it roll all the way down to the 19-yard line. They'll know down it there, and that's where the Emerald Ridge Jaguars will take over on offense. Comfortably ahead, 45-0. 8 minutes and ticking here in the fourth quarter. After the game, we'll send it back to Dennis back at the KITZ Mega Talk Sports Studios. And I'll head back to the ISBN Sports Studios and see what games we can bring to you next week. And hopefully we can find a better matchup for you than one we have here tonight. But Emerald Ridge looking pretty good as a handoff to the near side to the 20-yard line. Again, A.J. Armstrong is the running back. Picks up good yardage on the play. The 5'11 junior running back. And you just might see for Emerald Ridge just a handoff, and let the clock just salt this one away and try to get out of here without getting anybody injured. And it looks like perhaps for South Kitsap, as I'm looking down on the field, Jordan Lee, their sophomore quarterback, in shorts, not in pads, and just in his jersey, and He may have been banged up earlier in his football game, sitting right next to Mason Alina, who also is not in uniform, who is in uniform but not pads or anything else of that nature. Though he got banged up, and I'm not sure the injury report there on Jordan Lee, but they were somewhat ineffective with Lee and somewhat ineffective with Erickson at quarterback as well. But Emerald Ridge, got to give them some credit. They have a great defense and a potent offense as well, including a 44-yard passing catch from their quarterback, Silas Christie, to Pierce Kelly. Tayshawn Meeks had a couple touchdowns early. And then, of course, they took out their starting quarterback, and Jake Shackle, and unless he was hurt, I'm not quite sure, but they did that when they were comfortably ahead 20-0. So 6:08 to go, 45-0, and here we go offensively for the Jaguars. Again, a handoff near side, but maybe somebody moved before the ball was snapped. Handed off again to Armstrong. He was going to come on across to the near side on the inner hash marks, but false start will be the call. We'll march the football back. Well, they got the Kraken opening up on Tuesday. It'll be a lot of fun for the Seattle NHL fans. See the NHL in Seattle. The memories I have of watching big boy hockey in Seattle was the old Seattle Totems in the Western Hockey League back in the day. Maybe one day we'll get the Sonics back. Here's a handoff near side again. J.R. Armstrong stiff arms the man, dragged down by his jersey at the 26-yard line. He'll pick up maybe 5-6 yards on the play. It is A.J. Armstrong. Brings up 2nd down and 9 now for the Jaguars. Ball in their hash mark. So Chelsea Kitsap's going to drop to 0-5 on the year and overall for the Jaguars. They will improve to 5-2. Here's a run out to the left side. Breaks outside the numbers. Down the sideline he goes. 45-40, 35-30. Here 25, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. A big run down the far sideline by the Jaguars. And it is now 51-0. And another big run. And I believe it was Brady Anderson, is A.J. Armstrong again, I do believe. No, it is somebody else. And uses speed down the sidelines is number 80. It's like 89. 88 or 89. I was waiting for him to turn around the whole time and did not do so. So we'll check the roster. I'm going to tell you who it is. Yeah. Here we go. These papers apart. It's like either, I believe it is James McGirt, the 5'10 sophomore. Goes about 60 yards for the touchdown. And we're going to wave the clock will stop momentarily after the score. And they're going to take the extra point. Here's the extra point. It is up, and it is no good. Well, one thing the Jaguars will have to work on is their kicking game, but besides that, they look pretty solid. They lead the South Kitsap Wolves 51-0. And with the clock stopped for whatever reason. But nonetheless, 4:21 to go here in the fourth quarter. South Kitsap will take over on offense. When we come back here, well, I guess I can just keep it right here. This broadcast is a Megatalk Sports presentation brought to you in part by Tiny Mushroom Sign Shop for signs, banners, vehicle signage, and more. Go to Tiny Mushroom Sign Shop, 604 North Callow. by PC Parts and Service. Get back to your world of PC Parts and Service with computer repair, parts, and accessories at 1210 Seven Way in Bremerton. Tequila Los Cazadores. Diner takeout for the most authentic Mexican food around. It's Los Cazadores, 2805 Wheaton Way in Bremerton. H&K Insurance for all your insurance needs. We are here for you. 30105 Wheaton Way. By House Call Cleaning Services. We got this. By Lifestyle Chiropractic Center, your path for health and healing. Check out their new location for McLeod's Grill House and Bar, Kitsap County's #1 steakhouse, 4111 Wheaton Way. By Taco Rico inside Chevron. On the go, it's Taco Rico. 6835 State Highway 303. Best Labor Services. We do the work you don't want to. Call DW 471-1546 if you have some work you don't want to do. And by Fraternal Order of Eagles, 192. Become a member today. Stop by 2122 Sheridan Road in East Bremerton. Here's the run-up and the kickoff. And it'll be taken, and it will go out of bounds. A flag will fly up in the air at the 21-yard line.